Today we're going to be testing the Godox Movelink M2. Okay, so here we have the box. I'm unboxing it already, and this is a magnetic latch, which I always like. So let's see what it comes with. So first you can see dead cats. This is for the built-in transmitters. And this box has all the accessories. We'll go through them. We have the user manual, the case that has all the actual units, and this to clean them. So this case is very convenient because not only is it very small and carries all 3 units, but it also has a port to charge, so you can charge all the units through it. Now this does not have a built-in battery, but you just plug it in there and you will see them charging. And here it will come yellow when it's charging, green when it's completed, and red when it's like very dead. Besides that, each unit also has its own port, so you can charge them through their own ports too. So very, very convenient. In order to keep the connection, they have magnets, so when you put them here, they will snap into place. Again, very smart design. So let's take a look at the units. Okay, so back with the units here. It's gonna turn on the main one, which is this is the receiver. You can see that it has a port for the camera or phone, whatever you're connecting this to, and a port for headphones so you can monitor the audio levels. So you turn it on. See the Godox logo come in, and you'll see A and B. So whichever you turn on first of the transmitters is going to become A. So for example, I'm going to turn this one on, go red, and then it's going to go blue when it's synced. Now there's paired, it has a pairing button, but you really don't need it because they always pair automatically. But just in case it's there. And now you can see that if let's see if I can make something here. If I tap on the microphone, you can see it coming up on the receiver, the levels. Now on the side, all you have is the button to power it on and off, and then one to mute. So if I click this, you will see a little bit of a line here that comes through the microphone icon indicating that it's mute. So now if I tap on it, nothing's going to happen on the other one. Okay, so let's go back and unmute it, and we should be getting audio again. Perfect. So now when you turn the other one, this one is going to become B. Or at least it should become B. It starts at A, but then switches. Okay. So now this one is B. Now you can see that it's saying, I'm going to put this one down here now for a moment. To just talk about the receiver. The receiver has a built-in volume levels, which is great. You can adjust each of these individually or at the same time. I'll show you how. Right now, when they're not blinking here, they're both being controlled, so you can see how the levels are dropping, -2, etc. Let's bring it back to 0. But if I click on the button here, you will see that 1 is now flickering. So now it's going to be controlling the A channel. And of course, if you click it one more time, then we'll switch to the B. And one more time, it will go back to controlling both at the same time. So this is how you do both of them or individual levels. Now, one more thing to notice is that it says mono right here. Well, that is just indicating that both are recording in mono, just to both channels. But you can click on the pairing button once, and it will switch to stereo. So now each of the units is just going to do one side, so left and right. So you have a lot of options with both units, either using as 2 channels. If you have recording 2 and like an interview with 2 people, you can control each level separately, or record to different tracks to the left and right, and then in post-processing you can control the levels and mix them any way you like. So that's how it works here. And again, control here, and then individual controls. And this one also has the power port to separately charge them all if you need to do so. And they're very, very small and very, very light. And I will put a measurement clip for the whole unit and individual units at this time, so you can take a look at how light they are. But trust me, they are very light. Okay, so we're back here, and now to check the dead cat is very simple. You just see in here, just will snap in, and I will do a recording with this outside, so you can hear some clips. And then just to put it out just from the side, you do the same thing, just kind of snaps out. Pretty simple stuff. And each unit has a battery, and then on the main unit you can actually see the battery for both, which is really convenient as well. And then the big one in the middle, which is for the actual receiver. So it's a small display here, but it's really has a very useful information, which I like, and very easy to see. Probably the only thing that is not super easy to see is the mute, but I can see it, but I can imagine some people may have problems seeing it because it's kind of faint. So let's go ahead and check the accessories that came with it. Okay, so let's take a look at what comes with the units. And there's one of the lavalier mics. I'm gonna be testing that outside with the transmitter, and just you can hear how the difference is between the lab mic and the built-in transmitter microphone. This is one of the cords, and these are like metal things that are just so you can put them under your shirt, and then using the units built-in magnets, they stick to your clothing, so they'll stick like that. You can see how they stick there. So that's the idea, as it goes under, so if you're gonna have it clean without pinching your clothes, or if you don't have anywhere to pinch this from, you just put this inside, which is very clever, very simple. Okay, let's go and check a few more. So the microphone, the lanyard, and this will go here. So you can put it right here if you want to carry it like this. So again, clever, simple design. Sorry for the noises there. Just a USB cord to charge the unit. Another one. And another one. So they give you three, one for each transmitter, which is nice, even though you can just charge them. I will normally just charge them inside the case anyway. Now, just to make sure, this is the cable that you're going to be using if you want to connect this to your camera. And this one will be the one you'll be using for your phone. In the case of my phone, because it's a Samsung S21 Ultra, I need to connect this to an adapter that goes from this plug to the USB-C, but it works perfectly. So that is a great convenient thing. You have all the cables that you may need. But that's all about we can talk about in case of in terms of the accessories that came with the units. So what I want to show you is some clips that I did outside testing the range. Do keep in mind that they are rated for 165 feet with a line of sight. And I didn't find specifications for no line of sight, but you will see from my test that it seems to be about 90 feet or so, no line of sight. And then I hit almost 200 feet with line of sight, which is over the spec. So needless to say, this should cover pretty much any needs when it comes to distance. But I'll let you see the test and judge for yourself. Then there was also a test where you can listen to how the audio works outside with the lavalier mic that came with the unit, and then with the transmitter built in. And I was using the dead cat and the transmitter. And let's see, go ahead and take a look and see what you think. Okay, so this is a test of the Godox Movelink M2. This is with stereo mics. I'm using the built-in microphone. So I'm gonna walk all the way. About 17 of this are about 160 feet, so let's see how it behaves. I'm gonna be not in line of sight, so I'm expecting to lose connection early, but here we go. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, and about 17. So this should be about 60 or so. So now I'm turning around, and now I'm in line of sight, so it should be able to pick up my sounds right now. So I'm gonna signal my videographer, see if she can hear me. Sound is on or not? Okay, so I'm just gonna go backwards and see how far I can go and get sound. make a signal up or down when the sound is still going. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, here we go. I keep going backwards here, and I'm way above the 160 feet that is rated for, and I'm still getting sound. So this is really good. I'm running out of space to back, so I'm gonna turn around and see if you can hear me. So I'm gonna turn around, block the microphones, and see. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Huh. Awesome. How you can still hear me? So let's go back, walk a little bit, and see. Keep walking, keep walking. I get a signal that the audio is still working, and this is line of sight. So I'm gonna count how many here, how far I am. So here we go. Audio good or bad? Bad. Okay. Suddenly we lost audio early. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. So from here, audio, turning around. Okay, turn around. Bad. Line of sight good. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna count them all. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and about 21. So that's about at least 200 feet where it was working. Now I would like to know when it stops working as I walk out. So I'm gonna turn myself around again, and I'm gonna signal my cameraman to scream when it stops working as I walk this way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, testing, testing, 8, testing, testing, 9, testing, testing, 10, testing. Is it still working? Okay, so let's see. When I know what is pretty good signal. So this is 9. Okay, and here, blocking the site, testing, 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 testing. Okay, so I'm gonna talk and walk around, keep spinning and see if you hear any cuts on the signals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it looks like the signal is pretty solid, and we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So about 90 feet with a line of sight, and about 200 with line of sight. So that's over the spec. So I think it's working really good. Okay, so right now I'm outside and I'm testing the built-in microphone. I just wanted you to listen to the sound and the ambient sounds and how the noise is. So once again, this is the built-in microphone on the transmitter, and this is using the dead cat. There's a bit of wind going, sometimes a bit stronger, so hopefully the dead cat will be good enough. Okay, now I'm going to switch to the lavalier microphone that came with the Godox. Okay, so right now this is still the transmitter microphone, and I'm gonna be plugging in the lavalier mic. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. So right now you're listening to the lavalier microphone that came with the Godox. I think there's a bit more noise now from cars. So this is the lab mic that came with the Godox, and I'm gonna remove it now and just let you listen to the transmitter built-in microphone one more time. So here it goes. 3, 2, 1. back to the transmitter here. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how the lavalier mic compares to the built-in transmitter microphone. So now you've seen the videos that I did outdoors comparing the lab mic to the built-in microphone and also the one showing the range. So that gives you a better idea whether this will fit your needs or not. For me personally, this has been the best one that I've found so far. The reason I started looking for a new microphone is because my previous one, the Rode Wireless Go version 1, it kept cutting in and out when I was moving around or spinning, or I'll put my body in a position that was blocking the transmitter, and it was getting very annoying and making me waste too much time re-recording things. This one so far has been rock solid. The connection is always there. So that combination of the power that it has, the battery life, and the size just works exactly as I needed it. But of course, we're all different. So if you have a different needs, or if you have a different units that you like, please let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see. I personally haven't seen anything that will match this at this price range, but I'm always more than happy to get some information from you guys. This one is the 2 units, of course, but there's also the Movelink M1, which is just one transmitter and one receiver. It doesn't have the case on that one though, so it's just the unit, so you will have to charge them on the ports that they have. For me, I like to have 2 units because I like redundancy. Whenever I'm doing the job, I want to make sure that if one of my gear dies, I have another one that can take over and I don't have to postpone or reschedule things. But we all have our different needs, so if one unit is enough for you, then you can save some money and go with the M1. On the description, I'll have a link for the units from Amazon, so you can get them there if you like. But anyway, I hope the video has been useful, that the information is enough for you to make a decision. And I would like to hear from you. If you got them, let me know what you think, if you're planning to get them, or if you have any other things that you would like me to test, also let me know. As usual, click like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. More videos are coming up soon. Thank you for watching.